And we are live. Hey, Tiff. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You're actually first. I don't count. I just come in and say first.
Whatever. Ed can't fuss with you about not being in chat.
Yeah, right. Because I love my drones. He's always saying, you don't say nothing in chat. So he likes to put the @ symbol if he says something to you. Which he should be testing out his Batman, I think, right now. Maiden.
Right.
A remade.
Right.
These nuts. What's up? I
Uh-oh.
got the baby hawk for me. Yeah, what's up? Didn't I tell you, man? Because I don't think it's much different off of the one I have. I have the Baby Hawk R. I don't know what they've changed up. I thought someone said camera, maybe. This has got the Foxier arrow in it. Looks similar to that. Of course, I painted mine red around here. Man, I'm liking that buzz. Oh, dude, I'm really loving that buzz. I haven't really wanted a drone since I've been building. But this one I do. Just something about it is sexy. I was hoping to grab Emax's attention, but just give me a discount coupon. I love their products though. This thing's been bulletproof. The Hawk 5's been bulletproof. Like I said, I run 4S on mine, and this thing flies like a 5-inch. I mean, it's no joke. I don't know if you're subbed up to him. I'll be drone. Check out Dano. He flies the crap out of this thing. He's out there diving towers and stuff with it.
He said he thinks his has the 20 amp stack. He thinks yours has the 12 amp.
Yes, absolutely.
That's the difference.
That was the difference. It wasn't the camera. Okay, yes, it was. Okay, right, gotcha. Man, so I can imagine the 20 amp on these, because these things are. It's got, well, they use the Magnum stacks is what they use on them. I think it's the Omnibus F4 flight controllers that's in it. They've been good to me so far. I can't complain. I put I run normally 4S 450 onto it, but I put a 4S 850 onto it. And I mean, that battery is like that when I do it. It's a monster pack, and it still flies. Jim, I dropped you a link in your messenger. Mike Night Train, what up, noob? These nuts finally got his Baby Hawk R Pro. The Pro. Okay, so you are running 853S's on it? Okay. See, and I'll be honest with you, I bet I could pull this back to 3S with the 850 you're talking and have just as much fun. Because on 4S, it is fast. The punch out is exactly a thumper. Right. So, yeah, so maybe I'll try some 3S 850 on this guy. I smashed mine up the other day, broke it right there. But, yeah, they're nice. And I like the Avon props. I love these things. They actually come out with that Scimitar Avon prop now I want to try on the Hawk 5. I hear you, Mike. Plummet, get in here and get our mics. There he is.
Hey.
What's up?
Hey.
Not much. Sorry, I was involved. You want to hear something? Well, if I get the connector to stand.
Was that the whole chime?
No, that wasn't either.
I didn't think it was.
Huh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Not liking something. We'll see.
I hear you, these nuts, the Mac Buzz. Yeah. That thing will take 5 and 6-inch props and run 6S. You cannot beat that. I think it's coming in at like $299. You cannot beat that. I don't think you can. I'd like to beat it.
They can always spray some.
Yeah, that's why I thought I'd throw a little advertisement out for them. No, waiting all day to go with.
Oh, I wonder if it's because. Never mind.
Mike smells up. I hear you, Mike. Send it, Mike.
Send it.
I went over, tried to remix. I don't know if it's the 2450 motors, just really ain't feeling it. Like it felt real slow. Did you see what I was talking about in it, Wacklum? Crystal, it was real quiet. Like, I don't know. Something different about it. It could be the way I got it tuned up, so maybe I'll have to go back in and try it.
Issues.
And then kind of when you roll, it kind of wants to give you a little bounce back, just a little bit, not bounce back, but like a little twitch.
Huh.
Flight controllers chiming in.
Yeah.
Or your ESCs, rather.
Yeah.
You got that wire plugged in, the ribbon cable?
Yeah, it's plugged in.
Unplug it, look in the ports real good. You might have bent the pin plugging it in. That's real easy to do. I've done that before.
All right. Let me take a look. I got to fix this capacitor real quick. Anyhow. Oh, yeah, there's a little bit of voltage in there.
Dig in it, place I can get. It's not right. Yeah, I bet Mike is probably missing something. Ed, did Batman breathe yet? He said his fail safe and all worked, so his next steps to put some props on it.
Let's take a look here.
But go easy on that thing now. You've been messing with that Manus and that Mobula. You get ready to climb behind the wheel of a big block. Of course, you already know. You've flown it before.
Oh, the pins look good. Check the bottom.
No, Mike, this is the Diatone F405. I say ribbon cable, but I'm talking about the little cable
Yeah.
that connects them.
This guy here, if you guys can see it.
Yeah. Just look in both holes and make sure all your pins are like straight. Because I plugged them in before and bent it when I plugged it in and had issues.
Pins look good.
I'll take a trip to bed.
Got the motor soldered.
He said, "Go and put her in granny mode." Oh, I hear you.
Okay, let's try
Good,
this.
you're taking your time with it, though. And then, see, you don't have all the argument over the camera angle this time. You know right where you need to be. He's like, "No, somebody says up my camera angle." I was like, "No, down your camera angle. Until you find your right spot." Fine, Miss Daisy, I hear you. Just remember to point it that way away from yourself and don't buzz the tower. He's good for buzzing the tower. Man, when I buzzed myself with that 5-inch, what was it, a couple weeks ago now, whew, I was like, I could feel the hair coming off of it. My arm looking different. Was it really that bad looking then? Oh, yeah, I'm still seeing the camera. Go if you go to my channel and check it out, these nuts, I did a little video of it. Kind of did I edited in kind of like an exploded view of showing you what all is in it and the whole 9 yards, and then yeah. So I said I tried to grab their attention. I'll take a coupon at this point. Yeah. Like myself with the Manus the other day. Oh yeah. Even though the Manus probably didn't feel too good. But yeah, that 5-inch is gonna just beat you all up. Bob Biker, welcome.
Hey Bob.
The guy with the 3 drones on a bear wall. Flight controller lighting up?
Yeah. Solid green. Just isn't proving out.
And did it chime in before when you plugged it in?
No. No, it's never done a full
How? What did you solder to on the flight controller?
Got my motor wires to the ESCs and my receiver.
How's your motor wires?
Wait a
Can
minute.
you look at all the ESC wires and make sure none of them are no solders touching or no flux or anything?
No, they all look like they're free. Now the flight controller's blinking. It's got 2 green lights and a blue light flashing.
Sounds like it's only like hitting one time, like didn't it?
Yeah. Let's see. Let me figure out the Betaflight real quick.
Yeah. These nuts recognize them command hooks, don't he? He's got them back on, these. He's got them back on his feet on Thumper. Indigo Rhino. Welcome, brother.
Okay.
Oh, did you? Cool beans. Oh, nice. Ooh. Look at you. You're loving that printer, ain't you, man? Nice. She's pretty. You guys want to see Indigo's new quad? Here it is. Sexy, sexy, sexy.
Okay, what's going on here?
Looking good, looking good. Getting them prints, and prints are really looking good. Huh? Captain Wire Nuts. You're welcome, brother. Glad you got it.
Whoa.
Yeah, they were these nuts. That was a good idea. I really like that. When I first pulled it out the box and looked, I told Crystal, I said, check this out. That's a new idea. Code 6, welcome. That's weird. You're not getting it chiming up. I've never had that.
Well, I wouldn't doubt it if I did something wrong. I am a noob.
Huh?
I wouldn't doubt it if I did something wrong. I am a noob.
Can you hold it up to the camera?
Yeah, my snake skin looks like shit. But yeah.
All right, hold on. It's got to focus. Wait a minute. Let me just talk, or let me mute myself.
All right. Hang on, I'm gonna put myself up too so I can
It
see.
all looks good.
Yeah, nothing's touching as far as I can see.
Oh, it's not talking to the ESC.
Maybe once no.
Yeah, something's definitely not talking.
Yeah, that's all it does. Oh, wait a minute.
No, Dan, this is the actual show, not just a hangout. Jim, we usually bring Jim on Saturdays. Okay, let's see.
Hang on. Let me put this down so you can see the lights. Okay.
What day are you and Eric getting up together? DW Fest. Huh? The 15th? Oh shit, that's 2 days.
Oh, good thing it's off. Got all this room and I gotta have the solder. Okay, here we go, right here. Got the 3 green lights are on. Then
Yeah, that ESC's not talking back.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute, I see on the side here. Let me mute myself and then talk and leave it right where it's at.
Okay. Damn, I must have nicked that with the soldering iron.
It looks like what I'm looking at to my right, it looks like the wires that come in, it looks like those 2 wires are touching.
Oh, I see. Okay. Let me take a look.
Them wires touching will definitely cause your ESC not to talk back.
All right.
because it won't send the power back.
All right, let me fix that right quick. There we go.
EBR, welcome, brother.
What's up, EBR?
He said follow the rules for the sissy. And I think that might be your problem, Jim. Just heat that heat the wire to the furthest, just heat it up and move it over a little bit.
All right.
Should be good.
Hopefully I can. No, I got to unplug this. There we go.
We know you are not a rule follower, Dan. I know I didn't used to be, but I have to be now. It's between yeah, I've never had it do it. I never had one of them do that. Well, he said he did something wrong, he thinks, so we'll see. You and John, man, with these Mambas. Well, Lewis too, because Lewis pulled his off. But John figured it out. John was using stiff wire. When it comes to soldering on the drones, guys, anything, not just the race birds or GPS, whatever, try to use silicone wire because, as you can see, the silicone wire, it moves around. It's flexible to where if you have a wire that's real stiff, when you go to move it, its weak point's going to be where you soldered it, and its pad's just going to pop right off at that point. RDFBV, what's up, brother? Yeah, nasty in there. Well, what's Florida's usually what's it? Just rain. What do they say? Once a day. Hey, these nuts. Are you anywhere near Tampa? I was wondering if he's anywhere near you, Danny. Come to the Dub Fest. Dude, wait till you meet up with Eric. Oh, he gets footy of everything. Oh, cool, Ryan. The hype trains from Pat, right? I think I'm right. See, formal coated. These nuts. Let me show you. Where's it at? Here it is. Get you a little bottle of this magic from Amazon and coat everything on it. Well, don't coat your VCP port. You want to make sure you don't coat this port here. Be real gentle around it when you're coating. Man, you coat it. Mine's already coated. See how shiny it is? I got fly in the rain with no problem. But you still get water drops on your camera, so you have to be very careful with that. Jacksonville. It's 2 hours away. Shoot, 2 hours? I wish I was only 2 hours. I'd definitely show up. That's a popular place right there, Ray Flies. That tower, Rotor Riot and them did that before. Your hype trains. Okay. What did I call them? Hyperlights? I get hype train and hyperlights mixed up. Where are you at, Ed, from Dan? How far away? I know you and I don't think his damn name. Butch are close, right? Yeah, 2450 Ryan. That's what I don't know. I think with the remix, it's because of the 2450s. I mean, it flies, everything works, but it just seems like it doesn't have enough power. Of course, I got it tuned up, so I'll probably have to knock the tune back out of it. I got it on 60. I'm asking. I got like 65% on the rates. 640 degrees on, or I think 650 on this one. So I'm gonna go ahead and bump it back up, but I'm thinking it might be the 2450 motors on it. Got them Purdy motors, but I can already tell you, looks doesn't matter. Was it touching?
I think so.
You might need some glasses, homeboy. Here.
Yeah.
Put my clicks on. Man, look, you want to get you a pair of magnifier glasses like at your dollar?
I'm gonna have to.
It definitely will help. OG in the house. True
Drone Review. Where the vision starts going. So
there you go.
Especially at work, all the little stuff that I got to look at. Jeez, man.
Ken, Build a Drone Reviewer, Ron Brown. Oh, I'd get along with them all, bro. I can be nice. No, I don't have no problem with that, guys. Ken, I'm trying to think. Ken, build a drum. Ken, as in Ken Heron, or they're assholes. Only Ed.
What's wrong, Grace?
Did chime up?
Katie kicked you out of the room?
No.
He said get comfortable angle with him.
Okay, I'm going to take a real good look at all these wires.
Yeah, definitely look them over real good.
Yeah.
Level 1 Bob. Welcome, brother.
Hey, Bob. Indigo Rhino.
People, you too, Chris.
TDR, Drone Worship.
Yeah, Ryan, I like the looks of them, but it might just be Chuck was telling me this rig was made for 5S anyway, so I have to check the components in it, make sure we're good to plug 5S into it. I have to check the ESCs on it first. Then we'll plug it up and find out. Bob said Tampa pole smokers, that's where everyone hits poles with their drones. Chris Riley, what's up, brother?
Chris Riley, welcome. I don't know how to open that, Grace.
Low look good?
No, don't open the blinds. I'm still checking. I've got Grace in here poking around, so I'm kind of distracted.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to be distracted trying to do it. You will solder something on backwards. Right, there you go. These love my drones. What he said. He said goodbye, tablet face.
Yeah, I know.
Later, Dan.
One of these days.
You ever get this out?
Not right now, Jack. I'm a little bit busy.
And when you try, like, if you start out in acro, like, it's good to start out in acro. Just try to fly around, do some proximity flying, you know, just normal cruising around, you know, getting the levelness of the quad. Because when you're in acro, this part, you know, all like works like this. So just fly around, get used to it, and then you start rolling. That's the best way to learn it. Because when I started out, I'd try to flip it upside down and do rolls and stuff, and I'd be like this, and the throttle would come back on. I'd just wham.
That's this guy here.
Yeah, so flying is definitely part of learning it first and then doing it. That's why I say Ryan going into it, RDFPV, he already knows all this. He already knows, you know, the levelness and all that. So I think he's going to go into it really well and do good.
And Jim, if you don't want to get the magnification glasses like Chris has, get him one of those magnification lamps. Or a nice size lens so that the connections you see easier.
Ryan, I would say yeah, because I got
that's what Indigo and Ed use.
I got Richard Coggins Chameleon. I just heard just did it again. Chameleon TI here, and this has got the hype trains on it. The dot grinders.
Look at this guy.
I hear him. And he said
you
it flies
getting buzzed, Jim?
There he is.
Look at him looking down. Pick your head up, boy.
Yeah, he needs turtle mode on that thing.
You're so mean.
He's loving flying around.
Ryan is going to destroy some shit. I know his head's way down, dude. His goggles are stopping his head from going any further down.
Yeah, you're blowing stuff hot. Hey, ceiling fan. Fly it out there. Oh, wow. Hang on, stop. You broke a duct. Good job. You broke a duct. Right there. Yeah. Sorry, guys.
I did that. My neck would cramp up for a month.
I'd be like, oh.
Get stuck.
See right there? He broke the duct.
Oh, did he finally break the duct? Nice.
Yeah.
I broke many of them on the Mobile, no problem.
Imagine that.
It started raining when we were over there earlier. Crystal's like, it's raining. I'm like, I'm okay. My bird's covered. Yeah. This one was on the ground, so this one, well, no, this one hasn't been coated yet. But like I said, this is still in the stages of, are we going to keep it together? Or are we just going to tear it apart? And if I tear it apart, I know where I'm going to donate the frame to. Someone I know has it and would love to have the parts. So I'll wait, see if I can get it to mess with the tune a little bit better. See if I can't get a little more out of it. But I would love to take this hyper light. Ryan almost had me say hype train. The hyper light flight controller out of here and stick back in my floss, because when I had my floss on that, oh man, it was beautiful.
Don't, Jack.
But when I burnt that ESC, it fed back and burned up the flight controller. That was a dag nabbit moment.
Yep.
Oh yeah, Ryan, I'm hoping it's nice. We'll set up some gates out in the field. Have Josh down. I'm most sure E-Drone. Joe.
I wonder if I should try this on the ribbon cable.
Oh, Chris, that's a hell of an idea, brother. He said I drilled a hole through the XT60 connector so I can safety pin them together. Now, if the straps break, the plug will stay so I can find it. Find the quad. Nice.
That is a good idea.
French bread pizza. Yummy. I just had what's it called? It's like some kind of chicken
tender BLT sub.
Chicken tender BLT sub. Dun, dun.
Nope.
She's like, fuck you, it's not doing it. It's not doing it. Jim, here, I think this is what it's supposed to do.
Hey, Jack. You've got like 4,200 other square foot of this house to go fly in.
And he's right around your head. He learned from the best.
Uh-huh.
It's doing good, Ryan. I still got to put a standoff across there, but you know me, I'll go rip on it like this. I got the camera strapped down and it's ready to fly. You just go to it. And this has got the same stack that Jim's working with right now.
Mm-hmm.
I got to put the VTX back in there. I need to get a Unify for this guy. But, well, never mind. Yeah, I'm going to get a Unify for this guy. I'm going to get it. A lot of y'all laugh because you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, doing good. 2750s on 5S. Loving it. Da-da-da-da-da. And I smashed it hard the other day. I hit a bench right here. And I mean, it just twisted it all up here, and it all was with the standoff. As soon as I took the standoff, it popped right out. Yeah, it's flyable. No problem at all. Yep. Let's see, I don't have the VTX in, so I can plug it in. Don't matter. That's my buzzer. Yeah, Bob, I guess not, bro. Just have to take your wrench from you. Shit, you know, no matter what you're still welcome here. You ain't got nothing to fly. You still got the marks on the ceiling. As long as they've been there, I know the marks are still there. No, you're like me. You take them down, wipe the walls down, wipe the planes down, keep them looking good. Bread ties between the wires. Put NC freaking bread ties between the wires to do that.
Yeah, from the battery forms through the space.
Right. That's not good. That's a good idea. Oh, dude, I know why you did it. I hate busting a strap and losing not the battery just flying off, because that's normally what causes, well, either rips. Sometimes, well, this here, that's why I come into the frame and out. But I'm gonna reroute this, and I'm gonna come out right behind the GoPro here and bring it up here. But when you eject a battery and you kind of got the Maytech with this setup onto it, a lot of times it will, depending on how hard you know it is down here. Because I do what Night Train said. I don't break the toothpick off, but I just open them up. But they still get back that way after like so many plug-ins. So that's a good tip, Mike, to snap that off in there. But yeah, when it snaps off, it just break that off if it doesn't come out clean. And that's a good idea to put little pins in them. He said they'd wash the ceiling. I couldn't look up no more. So you're always looking down at the floor now. That's messed up. It was just that Chinese VTX Ryan I had in there. It still works. It's got that RPSMA one, and all I can fly with right now is just the dipole antennas, which that's what Chris flies with, and that's the first time I flown the other day with one. Other than that, I didn't really like them until the other day, and it seemed fine. So I just get a TBS and be done with it. Pyro Flip has them. That way, if Crystal bought it, I can still stand by what I said. No. Right? You say, well, you bought it for me. Okay. Yeah, yeah. But still tight
No,
after a hard
I
crash.
said-
Arms.
I said I wouldn't buy anything else direct, but I will always go to Pyro Flip because they
Pyro
deliver
Flip.
quickly and accurately and have great customer service.
Yeah, we'll put the gimbals in it. That ain't nothing to do there. Take transmitter apart, put the Hall gimbals in. That's really, really, really easy. So this is what I'm gonna put. This is a QQ 190, I think, or 90 or something like that. Ryan knows what I'm talking about. So anyway, this has 2205, I think, or 2206. Yeah, 2205, 2600 kV motors. If you guys, I haven't put no videos out on this and all, but if you guys are in Messenger following me, you know, I'm having trouble with the RC Funds. What's up, John? Having trouble with the Rotor X Atom V3. This guy here. It's a 3-inch I want to run 5S on. So this is the TBS Power Cube. We're thinking now, been back and forth with the customer support and all that, and the engineers and whatnot. So now we're thinking it's the motors. I did have a problem with a motor. I'm just gonna say a motor for now. If you recognize them, you recognize them. I know the name. I'm just gonna say a motor for now. I did have a problem with the motor on my Japalar that did catch fire, so I don't cut out that they might be suspect. So now at this point, we're gonna take the stack, the Power Cube off of this, process and elimination of these 4 motors. We're gonna take them off and see what happens, and I'm gonna put it in this frame and wire it up to these motors and see if we have the same behavior that we have in this one with these motors. So I gotta wire that up, probably do it tonight or tomorrow maybe. I got some work I gotta get done tonight for sure. I gotta finish Dano's up and then get Richard's taken care of. So you've only had it for 2 hours? Whoa. She is fresh. Did you order from a hobby shop and they had to wait and get it in, or? Yeah, the Falcon QQ190. That's what this frame is. Thank you, Ryan. It's the one you guys see everybody's run back in the day, and kind of just has standoffs with that, kind of the top of it. Camera's just down looking. I tell you, if I put this power cube in this, and I put the 5S on it and it runs fine, I'm probably actually just going to go ahead and leave it in this thing. I don't know if this would be more of a 4-inch than the 3. No, same size, 3-inch. So I'll just go ahead and leave it in this. Rodney Bell, welcome. Tyrolio, am I saying that right? Welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping by. So we'll see. Update coming. Will it fly or won't it? And I tell you what, if it does, it'll be really sweet with them props. I can only imagine this thing on 5S with 2600 kV motors. Whew. But the goal right now is to see if that's what it is. If it just is something, we're going to roll out these motors. And then I'll do a thing on these motors and let people know about the motors, what they are, and what to pretty much stay away from. I like to stay in touch with like doing things like that once I figure it out. And usually when I build something, knock on wood, right through with no problem. Like just little things like this, how like when I throttle up, it might just do a little of this, but that's just tuning. And this thing has been totally just different. He said, "Hey, Halo like the Chris." A Halo? No, she don't have a Halo, John. You know that. Hey, John, these nuts, I was telling them you got the legs back on it, the command strip legs. The footsies. Friday, Saturday night. Well, only while the camera's on, John's what you're saying? Probably about right. So here's what I've been running around as a micro. I still have to upload this video, dagnabbit, keep forgetting. Skipper Drones sent me this. Check this little thing out, the Toad 90. So if you get the Toad 90, there's a couple of upgrades you're going to want to do with it. Listen to it. Can't talk here. It has a Clover antenna. I promise you, the first hit to the ground, that Clover antenna is gone. I think I got that thing knocked out, actually, looking at it. Maybe not. So I put the dipole antenna into it, and then the RF antenna they just had kind of just like wrapped around here. Either way, it looked like you're getting a prop, so I put a antenna straw into it and just give it a bend. And then I put the XT30 connector onto it. Because that red JST connector, that thing's terrible when you try to unplug it. That, and you can easily plug it in backwards. So then I used the Whoop battery onto it, the Beta FPV 350. Because of that battery, so lightweight, man, this thing flies amazingly good. Like, just, I say like a 5-inch, and that's basically how, like, I'm talking when it rolls and flips and all that. I mean, so much fun with that little thing, and that's crazy. Drop that down in the field. Got a big buzzer right there, though. But laying down like this, that buzzer's not going to be heard, I don't think. So nice little one. This is the Happy Model Toad 90. It's actually the brother of the Manus 85. And to me, myself, I had the Manus 85, and now I have the Toad 90. I would have to say the Toad is built just a touch bit better than the Manus. Just a little bit more weight, kind of more controllable and whatnot, but real nice flyer. What time is it in Italy? $22.40. That's 11:30. 10:40. What? 1040. No, John, this is actually 2S. It's a little 2S rig. This is what I said. I just off video. That was weird.
All right, sorry about that, guys. I had to take that phone call.
That's what I said, John. Yard ripper. And if you look, that's the Beta 75X, and I mean, it's not much. It's about the same size.
That's not touching.
And that's pretty amazing because they say 75X. I guess I was thinking that it's 75 millimeter, but it must not be. Because this thing's 90 millimeters. I know this is, so it's about the same size. So it's a Whoop without the ducks. Mr. Crowley, welcome.
Let's see, who did I miss in here? Rodney Bell.
Ryan, after the stream, me and Crystal's got something we're going to do. Or I would.
Doesn't look like.
Yeah, John, you have to experience the 2S Whoop. You got to. This thing is crazy, crazy, crazy. Like I said, I like the Mobula, but this to me, more control. I've smashed it into the ground. I mean, face planted. I don't think it's broke. Let me look it over. I say that and I'll look and it'll be cracked. Nope, nothing. The only thing I found with this, I've hit so hard, it just keeps popping the VTX out of the pins, because it just pops in the top. I hit so hard, it knocks that out. So other than that, which I could just put a piece of rubber in there on that canopy, and I'll break the canopies on it. This is my second canopy, and this one's got a hole in it. So other than that, it's good. Amir Khan K, welcome. I'm sorry if I ain't saying your name right. Otto Trainer, welcome. And the Mobula I still want to do, so I got what was that? Ryan, why did we time him out? Huh?
RC Funds, are you back around home?
Yes, Mr. Crowley. Where'd I put it? Here it is. So I got, let me find it. Somewheres. I have the V3 frame for the Mobula.
Let's disconnect.
That I'm going to put into there.
Beautiful.
Ryan, we're going to have to stop hitting the wrong button because I'm going to have to remove your moderating skills. This has happened too many times, and I just can't keep doing that. We don't do that to people. That's not how it works. Like I said, everyone here is welcome. If you're watching, Amir, please come back.
Okay, yeah.
So tired of that happening. Yeah, he asked nothing wrong. Everyone's welcome here. You don't discriminate.
Absolutely.
So sorry, but it keeps happening, you know? Later, Rodney. Thanks for hanging out, brother. Appreciate it. Have a good one. What did I do with the V3 frame? Yeah, the V3 frame for this. Here it is.
No. Put that back in there, please. Because it stays in there, so it keeps the door closed.
So here's the V3 frame that I'm going to put into the Mobula. This one kind of broke up too. She held up better than the first one did. I got to give that much to it. This is the second, this is the first V2 frame. I had two V1 frames.
They're facing
you got the 75 probably sweet. So you already know that thing's a beast. And this frame, if you look, if we compare here, it's really, really almost the same frame. Now, if I break this one, the V3 for the Mobula, I'm gonna go with this frame. If you see how it kind of comes in, the two arms come out, kind of how Jim's does. If you look at it like upside down, versus this, it's got that one arm with just that little cutout here. I have over in the field, I've power looped this, wham, and went right down on it just like that. Every time I've did the Mobula that way, I broke it. Not bashing the Mobula here at all. I love the Mobula. Just it's not going to anything that's going to take that velocity that way. Like this just broke probably after one hit. That one would probably do it after a couple hits. But you can see the thickness and the difference in it versus the frame. I mean, it's so much difference. And that's what the V3 frame is. So I can't wait to transfer everything over. And then I can run these packs on it also into it instead of running the Mobula. Because if you guys have the Mobula, Wakey RC, homie, welcome.
Hey, homie Paul.
If you guys have the Mobula, Love My Drones turned me onto this. It says 4.3 on the pack. Peel the sticker off. It says 3.8 volts at that point. It's not an HV battery. They just put the sticker on there saying it is. That's why the battery drains so fast, and it just seems like it's not efficient. It is. It seems like it's okay, but not okay with it. When I put the XT30 on this with this battery, we're going to see a world of difference.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people are doing with those, is putting those XT30s on.
Right, and then resoldering your motors here. So you see the little plug there, guys? I will give you a heads up. If you go messing with these, pulling these little JST connectors off and solder them to the board, you're talking some really tiny work. So just make sure that you're able to do that tiny, tiny, tiny work before you do that. But if you can't handle that, just cut this off and then solder on an XT30.
All right,
on
Mike.
Black and red wire. All right, Mike. Be good, brother. Send it.
Hang on. I just downloaded this thing.
So did you ever figure out what was making that thing not chime in?
No. Right now, my computer kicked me out of beta flight and it's telling me I need to upgrade to
Yeah, no, I think so.
10.5.1.
Yep, Ed, like double braced, it looks like, the way them arms go out. We'll see. But I have tortured the Mobula. Oh, man. And I like the camera tilt on it. That's the one thing I really like about it. You can get that camera, I mean, up there. Like for a Whoop, that is really good. And that's the only thing with the 75X you can't. Which it has okay, you know, kind of direction of the camera anyway, but you find yourself having to push forward to where the Mobula, you got to find yourself, you're pulling backwards a little bit because it's moving so fast forward because of the camera.
Yeah, we're definitely going to have to get some Whoops.
Oh, man, they're fun. They are real fun.
Like 2S Whoops.
Yes. Power out.
Make a little track through that 2 acres back there.
Yeah, they're fun for sure. Nerd Copter, welcome. Yeah, I'm hoping to have nuts this place tomorrow. Supposed to go up to the Denton to the multi GP track for a fun fly.
Now, are you flying there, Chris?
Huh?
Are
Yep.
you flying there?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Which one you taking?
I'm not sure yet.
No, the question is, which one isn't he taking?
Yeah.
I'll take the.
He leaves room for passengers. That's about it.
I'll take the Horizon Hobby, and then probably like my Japa Laura.
Chris is the type of person who will take a long road trip, come out with a little tiny ass duffel bag. What's that? Oh, these are my clothes. But then got a truckload full of quads.
Yeah, I don't even need clothes, but as long as it depends how many days I'm going. And as you can see, I had this out earlier, and it's looking like one of them night train quads. Everything's all wet out there and mucky. Oh yeah, it's dirty. Because when I fly, you know, I'll go down low and just come across the field. Now that the grass is all growing up, I'm just straight cutting grass. And this one actually is reversed props, so therefore it spins everything out away from my camera, and my camera doesn't get nothing on it. You notice the camera's nice and clean, both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the exception of when the raindrop plopped right in the middle.
Oh yeah, so I did plug this in. You see, I'll plug it in again. See. I plugged it in walking back from the field. GoPro was still on. Walked right past a wheelbarrow with a bucket in it that was full of water. I said, all right, guys,
You dumped it right in, didn't you?
let's see what happens. I plugged it in. Right in the bucket of water, and then left it in for like a couple seconds, then pulled it out, shook it off, unplugged it, shook most of the water off, said, let's see. Plugged it in, set it on the ground, started props, and of course the battery is already depleted because it's got these crazy motors on them, and it wouldn't even lift off at that point.
At that point, you're just baptizing it.
Yeah, exactly what it got, baptized.
You just woke Nell up.
I just woke Nell up.
Mm-hmm.
It's time to eat now. I was like, what the hell is that beeping? So hungry.
All right.
Ribs and OK sauce.
I'm looking up what OK sauce is now. It's a type of brown sauce.
I guess that guy never come back, did he?
No. He played on the Velociraptor.
Okay.
And see, I can't undo it either.
All right. Hopefully, I don't have any problems with this new beta flight. Yeah, sorry, I got a call from the sheriff's department just now.
Oh, about that dude?
Yeah, letting me know that my house guest is gone.
Oh, okay.
Moved
Would he
out.
go back and check up on him?
Yeah, I'm gonna go tomorrow.
Gotcha.
It's rainy and crappy out here, and I don't feel like getting soaked putting a deadbolt on that garage. So
I'm saying, can you go to his channel? Hey, sorry. Brian said, "Crystal Justice, is that sauce okay?"
It sounds like it. It says that it's a combination. It's concentrated horseradish sauce, mint sauce, and mint jelly.
that sounds interesting.
Horseradish, mint
But
sauce, and
it's
mint
a
jelly.
brown sauce that's been made. It was first made in, I'd say, 1928,
Ooh, it's been around a
and
while.
has continued on. So it must be.
Ooh, we're still on over here. Okay.
Needs to set up a booby trap. Sidewinder FPV, welcome.
Hey, Sidewinder.
He said wrong sauce, Crystal. Hold on, guys, the wrong sauce.
Is it Coleman's or is it
Homie's like, what the
George Mason
hell?
and Company?
What's
Yeah,
wrong?
send her a picture of the bottle.
Here, homie, Paul, I'm gonna send this to you in Messenger.
Well, how did you hurt yourself?
I was
Yeah? You want to come say hello to everybody?
He said that is a table sauce Chinese.
Yeah, look at what it looks like.
What shit said that sauce? It does
Say
say
hi.
okay sauce on the bottle. Hey, homie knew it was.
Chris.
Gracie, hey.
She's in one of those moods right now.
Yeah, she looks like it. Like,
Mhm.
leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh man, horseradish. Yeah, one time. So we got the what is it? You get like the, I might say more potent horseradish sauce or whatever.
No, we don't need to show
Or like a
them.
mild and a more
I
hotter
see.
one or something. I don't know, but oh man, I got that, and I like horseradish too.
Okay, let me go into the other screen.
Oh my god, that thing opened your head up. I was like, oh man, my nose and everything burnt. That was some badass horseradish. It's way better than Limburger cheese though.
Oh, believe me, John, I'd love to set up.
A boba trap.
How do you know what version of? Now it's not showing me what version I have.
John's in the boobies.
Let's see.
Take care of one message to Mona.
Oh.
Hi, Emil.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you.
Always running defense. My job is never done.
Poor people had that.
Yeah, it's not liking something here.
He said the poor people had OK sauce on the table. The rich had HP sauce. What beta configurator you got?
Well, that's the thing. I just prompted me to download it, but it doesn't look like it's 10.4.1. What the heck? That's strange. Tell
If
me.
that's the one you got, you can work with that one right now anyway. Like, it'll work.
Yeah, it's telling me it failed to open serial port, so now it's not even connecting to the.
Oh, well, maybe not.
Hang on.
Chinese OK sauce is red or dark orange. Huh. OK sauce. Sounds good. John says, sounds here, okay. Sauce come from a bowl. Bowl.
Connect. Army disabled. Okay, it's connected. Huh, it's not reading it now. It's reading voltage.
Here, just plug this into your quad. Mine stays on beta.
He's gonna beat you. If he
Yeah.
can reach out and slap someone, you might want to duck.
Huh. Okay.
Where we going? Let's see. So if you guys run Betaflight, you don't know, they have come out with beta 10.5.0, and then they were having issues with connecting the drones to beta, so they come out with a beta 10.5.1. It has changed some things around that I've noticed. To update your firmware, you no longer have to go off to the left. I could probably be showing you guys this. Actually, let me get a quad and get it plugged in first.
Yeah, mine didn't update. Now my quad won't connect at all to Betaflight.
Just delete everything and start over. That's the easiest way. Oh, we ain't gonna have that. No, get out of here.
In the middle of installing, so I'll try that. If not, I'll just zap the whole thing and redo it.
Gotcha.
I had
All right.
to do something.
So here is the new looking beta, and here's what I'm talking about up in the corner. So this is the, before it used to just have connect, now it's got where you can just click right in here and go into update your firmware and all that stuff, to where before you'd click over here, which it still obviously looks the same. Yeah, you can still just click there. So I guess that's just like a quick connect or something. So let's go into it. I like the little things they changed. For one, I've noticed right here.
Dang, man, that plug is tight.
I'm gonna present myself this way. So if you look right here, I like how now on your flag, let me get focus for you guys. Right here, this is your Armin disable flags. This is where you would look if you have OSD on in the thing, and then it would tell you the reason why it's not Armin. Where you see it says RX failsafe, that's just because my transmitter's not on yet. So before, that used to give you a code there, just in numbers. So now it reads out to you what the problem is. Yep, squirrel. Welcome, brother. Chad in the house. Jewish Redneck Preppers. Welcome. Appreciate you guys stopping by. So that's something they changed. The ports tab, it all looks the same, kind of as it did before. The configuration tab, they changed up onto. You guys remember how over here, how you align your board alignment and all that, that's changed up now. Other than that, I think this is pretty much the same. PID tuning. Now this is on, actually this is on, never mind, this is on beta 3.2.3. It's on the 10.5.1 configurator, but firmware is 3.2.3, so it doesn't even have all the stuff. You get a quad that has all the stuff. It has the new stuff on it.
I'll start charging that battery. See what happens. Huh.
This guy does. Chad's my Chad, I went out and flown my remix frame, man. I really ain't into it. I got 2450 kV motors onto it, so I don't know if that's the problem. This guy here. I went out and flown it, but I got the Frybot 2450 motors onto it. Like I got to get it like top of my throttle to get on to a tree top. So, but I got it at like 640 degrees. So I think I gotta go ahead and mess with the tune again, bump it up a little bit. But so here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go give it another run, right? If the other run doesn't work, then I'm gonna take my components out of the frame, and I know someone that I could donate this frame to. You see my camera straight. The squirrel rig, man. So I'll give it another run, try to see if I like it. But so far, I don't like it. If I don't like it, I'm just gonna I'll throw it in a box and send it to you, the frame. So, sorry guys, we got this one plugged in, and this one is got all the good stuff onto it. So we'll show you. I see all the good stuff with the new stuff. If it connects. Sometimes it does. I have to push connect twice. And see, it goes right in. Okay. So this is the 10.5.1. This is beta 4.0.
Oh, that's what's going on.
4.0. Okay. I like how they show you now up here. This is another thing that changed. The target. It shows you what flight controller is in. You don't have to go into the CLI no more. Just a few things that I've noticed here. Like I said, I thought that was really cool. The Armin things.
I just figured out why mine didn't update.
Why is that?
My PC Shield blocked it. I've got a program on here.
Like the name of the craft, Chad. Oh my God. I think that's all changed in here. Let's go to PID tuning. Now in the PID tuning, I've noticed some things change too. I noticed they put the daemon in here. Whatever that is, you guys want to read that?
Real quick here.
It'll kind of tell you what it does. I haven't messed with none of that yet. And this is just like my normal tune, what you see on it. Which, another thing I got is this up on 30 on the Throttle Expo, and I've never had that on 30. So I'm going to pull that down some. That could be, maybe, I'm not sure. Then we'll turn it up a little bit. I'm about to turn it up. We're just going to do it. We'll run that 1,000. I'll leave the super at 80. Sounds good. And safe. Okay. So what else? I noticed in the modes tab that's changed. Now you can switch here. Hide all unused ones. That way you don't have a big list. But how they've changed up here on adding something, add link, add range. Or it used to say add range. You guys are familiar with that. Motors tab, I think all look the same. OSD, they've changed up some things. You got 1 and 2 and 3 elements now. I guess for like when you change it here, it'll change it like from here. Stuff like that.
Okay, that's not coming off now.
Other than that, that's what I've noticed with it.
All right, let's see if I can get communication back into this thing.
Huh?
Pull the chat back up here.
Oh.
Yep, squirrel.
10.6.0 now? What? They're moving them overnight. What's that? Look, let's see.
What is that?
Did it work?
No, I was just looking at what Nerdcopter posted. 10.6.
Yeah, that's what I was just looking at.
Let's see what that is now.
I'll check it out. I appreciate that, Nerdcopter. I'll check into that.
Huh. Very cool.
You have 4 months to tune the squirrel, 1 minute on a new one, right? Your tune's nice. I like it. Looks good the way you be raping them trees, dancing with them. Your new one's around 500. Gotcha. It felt good as far as the kind of rolling and flipping and stuff, but kind of had a little bit of this when I did a roll. I think it's just something to get used to, kind of the way it's designed. You can definitely feel the difference in it. Like you feel it's the difference in the frame. And I haven't really felt that much, I'd have to say, into the different frames as far as top mount, bottom mounts, or anything else. So, and always disconnect before you guys unhook your beta. I don't know if do they still have an option? I don't know if they ever fixed that where it just won't mess it up. I know there was a thing before if they just pulled the cord out, it would just not hook back up or something.
Oh, here we go. 10.5.1. Okay.
Boom, boom, boom.
Cool beans.
He said, please. Did you download the drivers and all that?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
All right. So when you're on beta 10.5.1, look down. You see the yellow box? It says hardware. Look down where it says right above the Facebook emblem. It'll say CP210X drivers. You got to click that. You got to download it. you got to download the STM USB VCP driver, and then you got to download Zadig, and then you probably want to download Impulse Driver RC. I got that one downloaded just in case. I use that every now and again.
Okay, let me download this.
Okay, that's pre-release Nerdcopter. I got you. Okay, cool beans. That's awesome news that's coming out. They said, I don't know how true it is, but I heard through the grapevine eventually the beta will have, if you want to do like the wizard stuff, like it'll, I guess like how KISS does, you have your different options of tuning or whatnot. That'll be interesting. They do a great job on Beta Flight. I love it. Beta for me.
What's wrong, Grace?
So I gotta stop for that.
Yeah.
There we go.
No, go around the other way. Don't come through here. You having a bad day? You spanked your butt. Wow.
Yeah, brick it, right, Chad? That's what I was talking about. You pull it out without disconnecting, brick it. Somebody said they thought they could fix that, but I guess that depends on your flight controller. I love being able to tune the rigs now. That definitely makes flying more fun.
Katie, what did Lee pull at home?
I'll show this to people that weren't in the lobby last night. You guys ever seen one of these? It's a Hobby Bro Shuriken. I know how to say it now. 250 class. This is Richard Coggins. I'm doing some work on it, so I'm gonna put a new receiver into it, and he's gonna let me do whatever I want to do on tuning for it. So it's gonna be different flying. That thing's pretty cool looking, ain't it? But the closest to flying a 2x4 you can get
Tell
to.
me that does not look like a shoe.
Crystal said it looks like a shoe. Guess that the antenna is where your toes would split.
Hang on.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out.
Like a flip flop.
Like a flip flop.
Look. His drone looks like my flip flop.
Richard, you got a flip flop, Crystal saying. So I'm gonna have fun flying this thing. It's gonna be pretty cool.
Okay,
I've always liked it. Like I've always liked the look of it and all that. And I had the Waikara Runner 250 before, so this thing's gonna be pretty cool to run around. And Richard has put many hours on this, so he said now that he's gotten better skills, he wants to go out and just rip on it. So he's gonna have some fun with it.
That's the bird he learned acro on.
Yeah, it's the bird.
Destroying 150s.
Yeah, he destroyed 2 150s and then learned acro on this.
Okay, go get a drink.
Yeah, right, John.
Who's out there?
You ain't gonna get no wobble in them arms. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the immersion, kind of how they encase everything. These guys here. I mean, all except like the camera housing. But if you look, they're pretty much, well, the motors are out too on these, to where the motors are encased in that. I kind of like the motors out like that, to be honest with you, for heat. Which I don't think you get much, to be honest with you, to worry about it much. Nah. But yeah, it's pretty cool. It's gonna be awesome ripping that thing around because it's almost like flying a board. When you're holding it, it feels like a board. I think it was 451 grams without props on it. It's a cool little interesting flyer. Eric usually goes on at 5:30 anyway, right? 5:30, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna probably cut this off at 5:30 because Eric usually comes on live, so give him his lead way.
Sounds good. Shuriken, Street Fighter. You know, it's funny. My son was playing Street Fighter on that little mini arcade system they sell at Walmart. Have anybody seen those?
Yeah, I have seen those.
Yeah, Jack was messing with one earlier. He's like, "Can we get one?" I'm all thinking, "Oh boy."
They're like 300 and some bucks.
Yeah. Yep.
Let me say Mike E-Drone. E Drone. No, not Eric E Drone. RC Crazy. I had to look there for a minute. Like E Drone. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta figure something out. It's not doing anything in.
Did you download all those drivers?
Yep.
The one you download, it'll ask you to put like your name and all, and you have to do that. Like, just it's legit. Just do it, and then it just downloads it.
Okay.
But you have to download those 3 drivers, or you will not get in the beta. Sometimes your computer, it'll recognize it and pick it up. Most of the time, they don't. Everyone's got to go in, download the driver.
Yeah, the one it keeps failing here for some reason, and now it's not responding. The STSW. Weird. Virtual com. Well, let's see what's going on here.
I know one of them acts kind of weird. Not weird, but it just downloads it and kind of does it. Like downloads and it goes off in the background. You kind of don't even see it.
Yeah.
Jerry, what's up? Welcome, welcome.
Hey, Jerry, how's it going?
We're just talking drones here, man.
Me and homie Paul are talking food.
Well, you and homie are always talking food. What, they show you the sauce?
He gave me the recipe to make the sauce.
Oh, snap. Can we have the real sauce this time?
What do you mean?
You said horseradish. Mint.
Oh, here.
No, you have to say it now.
Oh.
So do you guys want homie Paul's OK sauce that he was talking about? Crystal now has the real recipe, and it is?
And it sounds even better.
And it sounds even better.
Water, ketchup, a brown table sauce such as HP or Daddy's, which would be like our
Worcestershire?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you. White or brown sugar, light soy sauce, 5 spice powder, and corn flour.
Sounds good. I have to make some. And rub it on something.
Good with ribs.
Oh, well, ribs it is. I have to get some ribs into it. Yes. Sounds good.
Okay.
Looks delicious.
I know. I'm ready to try it.
So I said, homie Paul's making me hungry. And tomorrow he's having tenderloin with brown gravy and mashed potatoes. And God, he was making me really hungry earlier.
Been doing good, Jerry. How you been, brother? Been flying, man. Flying and getting a bunch of work
What are
in
you
to get
making
done.
me for dinner tonight?
I don't even know. I was kind of thinking what you gonna make me.
Homie Paul's making me hungry, so.
Well, homie
you
Paul
won't let me
needs to
download
make
this.
for dinner then.
Oh, look, he said, gotta go. Ribs are calling. Later, all.
You joking?
Later, homie Paul.
Later,
Enjoy
homie.
'em, babe.
Appreciate you hanging out, brother. Yeah, Jack surprise unboxing. Yep. She's hanging on the wall behind Jim.
Hang on, let me pull my camera up. These last 2 won't download. I don't know what's going on.
Shit on everything.
Here we go. Here it is here. His pride and joy. Got green props in the front, reds in the back.
Sweet.
I told him, are you trying to follow the Christmas theme? Because you're about 4 months too late, kiddo.
Gotcha, Jerry.
Yeah, I'm going to mess with this beta flight because those last 2 will not download. I don't know what's going on.
Look at handsome myself.
So let me. Okay, I'm not connected. Let's see, we'll pin this to the taskbar. Boop.
You see what Jerry said today?
Not every vote counts.
We have to watch it, bro.
No, every view is a vote for his video. So
I got you.
just have to let it play.
Okay. Guys, everyone that's in here, if you could click on Jerry's video,
The link he put up.
the link that he put up. Every view is a vote. Let's help him out.
It's one of his students that
It's-
has entered into a film festival. So
Oh,
guys,
heck yeah.
please check it out. Let's help out.
Very thoroughly, and science
Indeed. Let's get it in. And when I get off here, I'll share it on to Facebook and all that, Jerry, and my Twitter.
You can click on the link. Just
Can I click it now, do it?
you should be able to.
Heck yeah.
Oh, yeah. I got it.
So about 2 years ago, we started it.
Once we saw the interest that was generated,
Or go check California chat.
So let's see here.
I usually share it like this first.
That is strange.
All right. Shared it there in the RC family. Twitter. I'm going to tweet it. All right. Yeah, and leave the comment, guys, and let them know that you went ahead and watched it and all that. We appreciate it. All right, now let me do this. Vampire, what's up? Actually, it's raining here. I was out earlier. I went out, took this thing for a
Yeah,
rip.
in the rain so you can fly.
And then I've flown my this guy here. I got proof that I went out because it's all nasty out there. Everything's all wet from the rain from before. But yeah, went out. I may get back out later today. Well, probably not. Me and Crystal's got something to do, and well, daylight's still out there with us, but I can't see through the blind if it's raining or not. But well, we're gonna roll out here at 5:30, and then hopefully fly again today. Be nice. Did you get your ripping in? Let me find it. Where we at? Hotel California. What the hell that?
Okay, we got that. Well, looks like I have some playing around to do tonight here.
All right, Jerry. I've shared the heck out of it. I hope it helps him out. Oh, and
Empire, hello. Nice, Ed.
All right, there we go. I think I can close that. Yeah, okay, good. I'm gonna shut this stream now. Oh, you broke the screen on your session today. We were just talking about that shit last night. And let me guess, we were talking about the little railing. Did you hit the railing? Jeez.
He said it still works.
Okay.
That's all that matters.
Hey, that's exactly. Looks like I have 35 kids signed up.
Okay, download.
Awesome, Jerry. That is really cool. Hey, Jerry, I'm got to talk to the guy. he's got some RC planes and jets and stuff, and I'm not into that kind of stuff. I don't know how old the stuff is. I'm going to go peek at it and see what all is there. And if it's not too big to like ship and whatnot, I'll show, like, I'm gonna show like a little video of whatever. And then I would love to be able to like hook you up with some of the stuff for the kids that you're getting them involved with and stuff like that. But I have to see what's there first. I don't know what's there, so I'm gonna just probably trade him off some couple drones or something. Not the race drones, some toy grades I got out here for his kids. They seemed really into it when I put my goggles on them. So I'll let you know about that when I get up with him. He's supposed to give me a call, so I might have to just text him up.
Oh, you found
Yeah,
a pumpkin.
dude, it was a hell of a time. Went to Long Island, New York, and then we went to South Philly, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Really, really fun. Many more to come too. Are you looking to come out this way in the summer? Sweet.
Okay.
That'd be perfect. Maybe I'll look up this, get up this plane stuff or whatever. Maybe I'll call you up. Say, man, I got some huge planes. You need to come down with a truck. Because shipping that stuff will kill you. And that's the only problem with messing with the planes and jets and stuff like that. And I'm just not into them. I found my calling, I think. Maybe X-Class. Maybe, well, I already got an X-Class. I just have to take them out. I'm kidding. Something like that later on. But yeah, no planes or nothing I don't think I'm into. Just the wing, kind of as far as I might go that route. These nuts, I can do it. Actually, I will do, being you made a request for it. Not a problem. Because it's not very hard to do. Just you have to be aware of around your VCP port and stuff. But yes, I'll do a video for you on that. Not a problem. Bad storms. Uh-oh. Get those trees, rain squirrel, or it rains. Oh, man, we would love for you to stop by, Jerry, rip a few packs. Like I said, RDFPV, Ryan, he loaned me a bunch of race skates. I keep them in my car now, so pretty much I can set up whenever. Oh, you never flown planes, but you're going to learn it together? That's awesome. I hear you, these nuts. I got you, brother. For starters, go to Amazon, and this costs you like $12 to $18. Make sure it's silicone. Don't get the acrylic. Let me see if I can get it to zoom in on there for you. Get clear. No. Yep. You might be able to see it. Just make sure it says silicone right here is all you have to do. Not unless you just want to swing by with your quad and I do it for you. Start it with the heli. Yeah, I've gotten this one right here. This one flies at Chad, the Air Dancer, to go 3D, do all that stuff. It was in this frame here. If you guys might remember this one, the XK X350 Air Dancer. That's what this is inside of this thing here. I want to put it back into here now that I know how to do the flips and rolls and stuff, because I could fly 3D before. I would just have to turn it upside down, lay it on the ground. I wasn't good with flipping it and then flipping that switch fast enough.
What's going on here?
I hear you, Jerry. Before he gets too old, want to spend time with Dad. I know what that's like. Mine's like, huh?
Are you planning on flying, Jerry? The biggest airport that's
Alright,
near
going
us
Amazon
would
now.
be BWI, but that's what, 2.5 hours away?
I love the Dancer. I know, dude. The Dancer, it was nice. Yeah, what, BWI?
This window's weird.
2.5 hours, yeah. Salisbury, though, you can go right flying to Salisbury.
Some flying to Salisbury, not all.
Oh, some, yeah. Yeah, that Air Dancer, I had fun with that. That was I was I was still into the toy grades when I bought that. I know nothing about acro. I'd flip that switch, wham! Because that's probably like the third XKX 350 shell I've had.
Hang on, Ryan. I'll link up for you, babe.
They don't crash as good as the carbon frames.
I've had that XK in multiple frames too. The one hanging back here by Crystal, you can see a little bit of it. See, I'm on Hangouts now, so I got to point at my printer to point at that frame. It goes to show you how things change. See, like if I want to point at that, I gotta come in and right there. And that's the Sky Viper turd. I wouldn't give that away to nobody just because of the way it flies. That's more or less one you put in the air and you see who can hit it with a shotgun.
Drone skeet shooting.
But I've had that in many of frames. That bird has been through hell. Oh, my first fans freaked me out. I bet it did. All right, guys, it's 5:30. I'm gonna go ahead and end this because we have RC Crazy. Usually comes on around 5:30, usually around 6, but he's been coming around 5:30, 5:45. So, you guys check him out. Don't forget, stop over there. I usually watch him on Crystal's iPad. I know I should jump in on my channel, but usually we're moving around at that point, trying to get dinner and all going before the hangouts come up. You doing the hangout tonight?
Yeah, I can do it.
I'll jump in.
All right, sounds good. Sounds good. I'm going to figure out what's going on with Beta Flight because a couple of those programs, one of them won't let me download. So
I'd say, did you double checked everything like a magnifying glass on those wires?
No, I don't have a magnifying glass, but I'm looking at them. I moved a couple of them around, but I can't even connect into Beta Flight now. So maybe it's because of those drivers. But I'm going to try a PC.
It's definitely because of the drivers.
Yeah. I'll try a PC reboot and see if I can get into it. But I moved a couple of the wires out of the way, so got some real estate. And I've got a pick so I can go through and scrape some of the stuff if it's questionable. We'll figure it out.
All right, Bob. See you tonight, brother.
It's my first one, so you know it's not going to go together easy.
Yeah, but you had the most easiest stack there, the Mamba 4.
I know. And you know what? Amazingly, I was kind of terrified of soldering the receiver wires, but it was no sweat. I mean, here. You can see them right there.
None of them are touching, right?
Nope.
Okay. I say because your flight, it sounds to me like your flight controller is chiming and the ESC isn't chiming back, or if it's the ESC and the flight controller's not chiming.
All right.
Something's not talking to something.
So just look over all the connections really, really, really well.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to
probably go like the dollar store and get you a pair of these glasses here. You can get them. I mean,
cheaters.
Cheaters, couple bucks. Yeah. These are actually, well, it depends on your eyes. You'll have to go in, take your quad in with you and put the glasses on and look. I mean, that's what I did when I was looking for mine. I made sure they worked for me. So,
yeah, I'll check it out. I'll definitely check it out.
All right, guys in the chat, we appreciate you. And if you guys want to hang out with us tonight, we'll be on Sinister, the Drone Networks channel, Jim. We're going to do a hangout. Just, you can jump in. Anybody who wants to jump in and hang out, drops the link in for you. So get them birds in the air. Jerry, it sounds good, man. And like I said, I'll get with that guy and we'll figure out all that stuff. That'd be cool to hook you up with some of that stuff for the kids, what you're into.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely appreciate you in the hobby, brother. All right, guys, have a good one, and we'll catch you tonight.
All right,
Later,
see you.
guys.
Take care, everybody.